What can the county do?
We
How
haven't.
can we work better? Have you?
Well, the one thing is, well, this program is a good example of, so Jenny Butler and Monco Works, I mean, I have the utmost respect, great people, but they do not, they still don't recognize enough the gap that Pottstown lives in, right? And so there for a while, they were doing what they called intake things at the YWCA, but I don't, there's no point to it because, okay, so it's nice that you come out here and sign people up, but then they have to get to your programs. And so I would like there to be some type of partnership or understanding or better cross referrals, right? Better cross referrals. Like right now, the county workforce people really hold on to their people. And that's fine, but I know that there's some people that they see that would be better served by us because of location. And I wish we could have a better referral process. I mean, we refer people there, particularly CareerLink is our go-to.
I'm taking notes, not
okay, that's fine.
email.
That's fine. So,
but sometimes people think that
2 people in our first class were referred to us by a county counselor who recognized she was a jobs counselor for the county, and she recognized that she lives out this way, and so she recognized that 2 people that she was talking to who lived out here needed to stay out here. Neither one of them had a car, and she referred them to us, and they were in our first class and remain 2 of our best stories that we have. But that's the only referrals I've gotten, because I think as we became a little more known, I think there's some like don't refer people to us because that's competition or that's letting clients go, and that's just a shame. We're not competing for clients. We just want to serve people, and I could be wrong. There could be could be a little bit of misperception on my part, but I don't think so. We're all part of a workforce collaborative out here, and that workforce collaborative, both the community college, the workforce board are more focused on how can we introduce our programs to people from Pottstown instead of how can we identify the people who can't really take advantage of our programs right now. And it's not to say that isn't the next step in their lives after they get a car, after they get transportation. I don't know. And another thing that totally unrelated, but a point that I always tell the state legislators who are here, a little pressure on SEPTA to make Oaks accessible to people from this end of the county. It's not. SEPTA 93 bus goes through Trapp. I can get somebody to a job at the Ironstone Bridge Corporate Center in Trapp, but I can't get anybody to a job at Ascendant Warehouse or Global, or what's it called? Global Medical something. There's a great medical firm that's off of Egypt Road. I can't get people to those Egypt Road businesses. I can't.
I guess there's no.
Right. You have to go to Norristown and take a bus back, or Phoenixville and take a bus back. Nobody has that much time in their day. So pressure on SEPTA.
Have you talked to SEPTA? Have you?
Not directly. No, that's on my long list of things to do in the coming year.
Okay.
Is to get more aggressive. But I always tell state legislators and the county.
Did you know I'm on the SEPTA board?
Yeah, no, but I do now.
She knew.
Bob. I'm a reporter. Bob Mensch, he told me he wants to get on the board with Greenleaf leaving. He wants to get that.
He wants
that.
Yeah. You just gave me
So
gave me a little
he
tip
just told me
there.
that, and so he was here real recently, and we were talking about this problem, and he told me that.
Right,
And,
so-
and I've talked to Marcy about it
Okay,
too,
okay.
because I know she's involved with septic.
Right.
Yeah.
So Marcy is the House Republican representative. Senator Greenleaf is currently the Senate.
And Mensch wants to get that
And
spot.
Mensch wants to get that.
Yeah.
And then I'm one of the 2 county
Yeah.
appointees.
So-
So I was on the SEPTA board before I became a commissioner, but I've stayed.
Oh, okay.
But I've stayed on.
So,
Um,
but do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying start a different, a different, I'm not saying bring the trains out here, right? Yeah, that would be wonderful. I'm not saying that.
Right.
I'm saying just figure out a way to, and there are buses that go down 422, so just to, restructure a bit and be able to have access to that Egypt Road corridor.
I mean, I can get you a meeting with
Yeah.
someone to talk about it.
Yeah.
The buses are complicated.
Yes,
Um,
and I,
but-
I know, and I know it's not a simple thing, but it is.
Well,
it
I
is-
mean, the problem with the buses is they think like Uber and Lyft, and those are really hurting
Oh, right.
the bus lines.
Right.
Because people, if it's raining today,
Yes,
do you want to stand
yes,
at the bus stop, or are you going to hop?
but my
So-
people don't have money for Uber
Yeah,
and Lyft.
yeah.
So they're all bus, and the other thing is there, some employers will say that they support carpooling and that they would consider a shuttle, but I haven't yet seen it happen. Because they don't have enough demand for it. But in my world, it's one person who is out of work, one person who we're bringing out of
Right.
poverty. I'm sorry, I think that's significant. But, it isn't from a business standpoint, I understand.
No, lots of businesses, and we're not putting this all on the line, right? Okay.
Yeah,
Lots of
yeah.